What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, the All-22 film is finally out. It's taken a week. I don't know if I'm going to get to the Clyde Edwards-Helaire film. I planned on it, but it took a whole week for it to come out, and it's only supposed to take 2 to 3 days, so I don't know if I'm going to get to that or not. Honestly, I was going to split offense and defense up for the Miami Dolphins. I guess I still can. Or do I want to just watch them together? I mean, I can do either one. Let's split it up. Yeah, I guess we'll do offense first. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, let's do offense first. Alright, so what we got? Probably release them together, though. Oh, fuck it. If I'm doing that, shouldn't I just... Whatever. Yeah, we'll do offense first. That way I can just stay in that mindset for this video and then do defense in a minute once I'm done with this. Yeah, no real blocking there. Our offensive line really, actually, offense and defensive line really struggled in this game. That's something I was concerned about. Yeah, not really anywhere to go. Play call was pretty predictable, though, too, to be fair. When Miami was really good last year, we were doing like a lot of like misdirections and stuff like that. We're not really doing that right now. Well, we weren't really good last year, but when we looked better. But it's week 1, and we're a rebuilding team, so. And there was no preseason. And there's no fans. Like, these are things we have to do. We have to kind of point out a little bit. I'm not sure how I'm going to release these. I might just release them back to back. I don't know. That wasn't terrible. Got sort of a cover 3-ish look. Yeah. Ends up getting open in the middle of the field. It's typically where you want to go for cover 3. Either that or high outside. Because there's only the single high safety. But unfortunately, for the latter, for cover 3, we don't have the offensive line to really buy the time to be able to really do that. Unless we set up play action and buy some time. But nowhere to really go. We have to establish the run before we can really do play action. I almost said preseason. Yeah, Myles Gaskin got a lot of playtime. Like, way more than I was expecting. This definitely looks like a play where it was just a one-look thing. Because Myles Gaskin was much more open. Plus, it wasn't a very good snap. So, there's that, too. I do definitely think we should try to incorporate a little bit more misdirection against Buffalo. There you go. And I really want to see Matt Breida get some more playing time. Like, I love that Myles Gaskin is getting snaps. I definitely want him in on the rotation, but We brought in Jordan Howard and Matt Breida for a reason. Let's take a look at the other angle here. Yeah. Smythe kind of got blew up there. Is what it is. Yeah, there's just no run blocking right now, man. There just isn't. That's why I'd rather have Matt Breida out there and have him do some screens and stuff. And if we do some misdirection and create some space, you know, that might give us some opportunities to get them off the box a little bit. Maybe help create some running lanes. Yeah. Okay. How long? We're looking good. Get into the second quarter. Decent play for man coverage. Devontae Parker disguised that fairly well. He did pretty well making it really look like he was running a streak. What we got? Looks like man-to-man. They played a lot of man-to-man. It's more of a cover 3. But yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick could have had this receiver here. If he would have thrown it like when he was, let's see. If he would have thrown it like right now, this would have been a pretty good completion. Didn't look like he's seen him though. Like I said, we just look really rusty without preseason. Yeah, that was just inaccurate. Looked like a miscommunication as well. Yeah. He stopped when he shouldn't have. Yeah, this was another problem for Fitzpatrick. He threw a lot of picks, and that was just straight up inaccuracy right there. And just bad decision making. Like, my bad. I kind of zoned out for a sec. Yeah. I kind of forgot I was only looking at offense. Whatever. Like I said, I love that we're using Myles Gaskin, but I just feel like he got way too many snaps. I'd like to know what Brian Flores' decision was there and him getting such a big role. I wonder if Jordan Howard and Matt Breida somehow weren't as healthy as they were claiming them to be. I don't know. I mean, they both did play a little bit. Yeah, he kind of threw it behind the receiver there. Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick honestly didn't look that great week 1. All right, let me... So one thing right off the bat that I'm not liking, Austin Jackson's hands, man. Get your hands inside. And because he didn't, he went... But he's a rookie. Let's wait and see. There you go. What was that? Oh. Sorry, it was a weird noise outside. And then when we do bring Matt Breida in, you just kind of run him up the middle. That's not what you do with Matt Breida. It's just not. We kind of just did a lot of, straight up the middle run plays. And do that with Jordan Howard. There you go. That was a good throw. Yeah. Yeah, our offensive line is still really getting their asses whooped by New England. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully we look a little bit better when we play them in Miami later this year. Hopefully by then we kind of get things rolling a little bit more. Maybe kick some of the rust off. Something. I'm trying not to judge too harshly. It's week 1, no preseason, limited training camp. So. Yeah. I'm not gonna even bother breaking down every time our offensive line failed because it happens too much. All right, there you go. Watch the rookie here, Austin Jackson. Here's something positive. I liked his hands for a second, then he brings them low. He's got one of his hands inside. I'd like him to see him get the other one inside, not just keep it wrapped around. But he didn't let him advance. His feet looked okay. His base looked good. So, I'll give him that. And he didn't die on that play. So, that's a bonus. Yeah. What happened there? Yeah, it just kind of spliced the gap there. Okay. Didn't you just watch the third quarter? No. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't actually expecting to be able to do this today. I just assumed week one, all 22s just were not going to be a thing. I was convinced at this point. Went it up the gut again. Again, though, if we're going to be running it up the gut this much, then get Jordan Howard in here. He's our power guy. I don't like the play call or personnel decisions from week one, like, at all. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. Because I got bad feelings about the Bills, honestly. What else could he have done there? Yeah, he had a guy open. Top of the screen. Yeah, he was kind of forcing football. That's why he threw 3 picks as well. But that's Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's why he throws so many interceptions and so many touchdowns. He relies heavily on the receivers. That was good. Managing to do that even while you're getting hit. That was an accurate ball. Yeah, and it was probably the best decision. He had a guy there, but he was really pressured, so can't be too critical on that play. He could have got that to Gaskins as well. A lot of man-to-man. I guess if you got Stephon Gilmore, I would do a lot of man-to-man as well. Man. Yeah, Austin Jackson was getting his ass whooped by Chase Winovich here. And I'm not that big a fan of Chase Winovich, like, at all. His feet were all types of wrong. The base was too wide. Yeah, that's a hold. Again, nowhere to go. I don't know why they were so dead set on running up the middle, but didn't put in Jordan Howard more. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna power run, wouldn't you put in your power running back? Like, that makes sense to me. Don't put in one of the little guys we got. Was he hurt? I don't think so. And even if he was, like, don't do that. If you're gonna put in Gaskin or really, well, actually, we weren't really using Breida. It was mostly Gaskin. There you go. There you go. Good job, Mike Gesicki. That was a good catch. I just don't like how predictable our play call was. Like, run up the middle, crossing routes, little bit of play action. Like, it's so predictable. Curls. What's the point of playing with 4 running backs if you're going to use them all the exact same way? And they're not all the same type of back either. I mean, Patrick Laird and Myles Gaskin are somewhat similar running style wise. Yeah. Not a big fan of this game plan that we had. There you go. We didn't get far, but I mean, like I said, if you're gonna do this much power running, at least put in Jordan Howard. Like, come on now. Put in your power back if you're gonna be this dedicated to running with power. Also, Chandler Cox switching to 27 kind of threw me off. Dude, we had so many number changes. There you go. That's why you put in your power back when you're running with power. Like, it's amazing what happens when you make good personnel decisions. It's unheard of. My bad. Forgot the 2-point conversion. Yeah. Good little scramble from Ryan Fitzpatrick. This the last drive? Yeah, for the Dolphins it is. Okay. Nice little sideline pass. That's cool. Doesn't this long drive get capped off with another interception? Pretty sure it does. Nice little pass. I wish we would have seen a little bit more of this. These bunch formations. Because the Patriots play very disciplined defense. And those kind of formations can kind of help with that a little bit. Disciplined defense is what I wish we would have played a little bit more against the Patriots, actually. We'll get into that next video. Yeah, let's look at it from this angle. What happened there? Yeah. Austin Jackson got his ass whooped, and then so did the guard. Yeah, he defeated the hands. Third and 18. Another bunch formation. Yeah, that was a great catch. Well, no, I don't. Actually, no, he didn't catch that. My bad. That was a pass. Yeah. Pass. Yeah. Usually, I'd watch through this one time before doing it, but like I said, it's a week late. I'm trying to get this out. Man coverage. Like I said, they played a lot of man-to-man. Yeah, we really weren't just getting much separation. I mean, he had an option down here. I think that's Gazeki. I think so. Just kind of scramble for it. That was one of the things that was kind of working toward the end, was Ryan Fitzpatrick's scrambling ability. But that's kind of how man coverage works. Unless they leave a spy, man coverage is very weak to quarterback runs. Especially if it isn't designed. It's a scramble. There you go. Got separation that time. Yeah. It's a good play for man coverage. This is why like all off season I was saying it's cool that we got these speed guys. It's cool that we got these big bodied receivers. But I really wanted a really good route runner. He doesn't necessarily have to be the fastest, just be a really precise route runner, because that's how you beat man coverage. Not sure if that was a miscommunication or what. Or if that was just that bad of a throw. Ryan Fitzpatrick, it can be really either or. Yeah, not a fan of that play design at all. This type of play design is exactly why Baker Mayfield threw so many picks last year. Because Browns did a lot of that. That's why I'm not a big fan of having like all these big-bodied receivers, because at the end of the day, you're kind of just doing jump balls, and that's going to cause a lot of interceptions. Like, I don't mind having some, but we need to use some of our other guys. Like, we got Lynn Bowden for speed. You know, we've got Jakeem Grant for speed. Like, use them a little bit more. We don't really have like precise route runners, so we can't really do that stuff, but just kind of break it up a little bit more, because just kind of throwing it up and hope they can come down with it, like, you're going to get a lot of interceptions that way. And also, another reason why I really want precise route runners is because that's the type of receiver that Tua is used to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. That's the offense. I'm glad I decided to break it up. This was a half hour. Yeah. Glad I was finally able to do this. But, yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, send me in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.